Okay, so I know right now there's a lot of negativity going on in the world, and it's to be expected with dealing with the virus. But I want to show you a glimpse of the goodness that's still happening on earth right here. Remember that your day is what you make of it. You're gonna have a bad day if you choose to be in a bad mood. Yes, bad things can happen to us, but it's all up to you and how you depend on reacting about it, okay? So there's always negativity in our world, but it's only going to affect you, and you have that ability to choose if you're gonna let it affect you or not. So I choose to talk and think about and be in the present of things that are positive and good. And so I want to share that with you today about some positive things that are happening with me right now at my house. Let's take a look. Okay, so about 2 years ago, I lost my grapefruit tree due to the freezes. So I planted another one, and as you can see, it's beginning to bloom. So it's a pretty good indication that every bud that you see, once the bee touches it, will turn into a grapefruit. So I'm a big fan of grapefruit. I did not like it when I was younger, but as I got older, I acquired a better taste for it. If you don't like things that are very tart, such as a grapefruit, I highly recommend finding people who have a tree or planting one yourself. They're a lot sweeter. I come to right here, and we have the buds of my blackberries coming out. Now I have blackberries all over. And my bushes are coming out really, really good this year, and they're gonna go crazy in a little bit. And that's McFly, either George McFly or Morty McFly. My kids argue back and forth which one is which. As you can see, here's all the other blackberries. Now I can't tell you all the names, but here are budded flowers that are coming up. So what we do for Easter in my family as a tradition is we make Easter nests where the Easter bunny can come and lay. And you know, you can put the basket in between there and wait for the Easter bunny to fill it up, or just put the candy or whatever else there is that your kids end up getting from the Easter bunny in the nest. But we use these flowers. I'm not sure what these are. Like I said, these might be daffodils. I don't remember. I got more blackberries. Now here's a weed that everybody sees. All right. Look how big that weed is. That's a big one, huh? You know what that is? That's elderberries, okay? And so this weed grows everywhere. You can find it on the side of the road, but it's elderberries. Now you don't want to eat elderberries off the bush. It's poisonous. You want to cook it down, okay? So you want to make elderberry syrup to help defend off the virus and everything else. Simply get these, let them grow, pick all the seeds out, boil them down for about 45 minutes on a low simmer in some water, strain it. You can also add cinnamon sticks and cloves. We have a certain recipe that we use. We let that liquid cool down, and then I add honey to it. You never want to heat up honey because it turns into like a poison. So never cook with honey, always add it afterwards. Here's some daffodils. These are maybe some irises. I can't remember. I have a lot planted. My grandmother passed away this year, the last grandmother I have alive. So in memory of her, we took all her buds from her flower garden and I planted them here. This is another one from her. I'm not sure what that is. It's a type of lily though. Those are my old beehives. I got a lot more daffodils, and like I said, so many of them. Here's my blueberry bushes. These are budding up. Very nice. Another blueberry bush. This might be a blue tiff or a rabbit eye. I can't remember. Here's another one. Another one. Look how many are coming up on this one. These. My pear tree is starting to come up. I have another pear tree right over there. And then my blood orange tree is starting to take off. My satsuma tree, which I lost two years ago also, so I planted that. Apricot, Japanese plum, and then my fig way down over there. You can't really see it, I don't have to walk too far, but all coming up. So those are the positive things that are going on earth right now. We have the bad stuff with the virus, but at the same time, good things are still happening. So do your best to not get discouraged, and try to open your eyes and look around and see what God has given us and the beauty that is still happening on this earth. You know, people get sick all the time. It's got really nothing to do with the the COVID-19 virus. Yes, we were quarantined because we're trying not to spread it, and it seems a little ridiculous because we're just not used to that type of thing. But at the same time, there's a lot of other positive things going on in this world. You got the beautiful sunshine, which you should be out in the sun. That's going to boost up your immune system almost better than anything. We're meant to be in the sun, so try not to stay indoors during these quarantine times. And other thing is, which I'll be posting, is some workouts that I do with my kids. Listen, kids really don't like to exercise, especially if you use that type of word. Now, I don't use the word exercise in a negative connotation in my household. It's always due to health purposes. But instead of making my kids say exercise or work out, we create games. And so I'm going to show you a couple of the games that we like to do on another day. And it's very fun, it's exciting, but it gets us outside and healthy, moving, which is important and what we were intended to do. So do me a favor, wake up with a smile. When you see the first person, smile to them. You may not be able to shake their hand, but you can give them a smile. Smiles go a long way. I'll see y'all soon.